Motemo mami true. My money can say prison for true. Passport no be to me by GB call in less than 6 hours. Otimi na Ghana passport to the call. But the Ghanaians who needs the passport are begging you people for it.
Somebody comes to Ghana, understood. He's a streamer. He's putting Ghana on the global map. He's doing whatever. Then the person comes to Ghana for a day or two, and then you shove the Ghanaian passport into the person's hands. Munye serious, oh. Munye serious. Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, you were somebody that we had high expectations of. You shove a Ghanaian passport into the hands of somebody who comes, who is streaming, who is embarking on his own personal thing. Okay, they're coming to jump on our jollof, coming to jump on our Black Star Square. What has it done to our GDP? What has it added to our economy?
For if you don't know what the gentleman has done for Ghana, Ghanaians would have paid. You see, just a few years ago, we're paying millions of dollars to advertise on CNN. This young man has come to our country to freely advertise Ghana's tourist sites, to sell an experience. He is harvesting the next generation of millionaires, billionaires, investors, the Gen Zs, for us for free. So if you ask the question, what has he added to the GDP or the GDP of the country? This is what he has done for us. He has harvested the next generation of investors, the next generation of tourists, the next generation of politicians.
Because they know me, my question is, anti passport in yet be 1 day, less than 1 day, MOB the call. And a Ghana 41 air passport to coin a mutimuni chassis. Motemo mami true. My money can say prison for true. Passport will be to me by GB call in less than 6 hours. Otimi na Ghana passport to the call. But the Ghanaians who needs the passport are begging you people for it. Dear here, most politicians are Ghana. Dear here. And together, I apologize. You can't first and end apology, no, a first apology. And whoever asks for that apology should be ashamed. What happened yesterday was exhibition of foolishness. Samu Mugana na ye wano no samate. Ye wano no. Enti mo 4 years when I move no. Munsusu Jimmy. Ensusu fire passport. Encheche. Eti said your chrono. A young rub. Nigeria for crime on passport. Nigeria passport. Yan friend trapo. Croma money be. Ejra apology for such a stupid act. Men no so more. Why would you apology be a men no shableso, no crasso? Tell Ghanaians why people have to wait 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and more for the same passport you were able to give somebody yesterday. And on I'm can't Ghana for shameless he goes, motherfucking assholes, networks, piece of shit.
All right, guys. So I saw a video of a lady, a GH1 lady, ranting about Ishowspeed's visit to Ghana and why it was unnecessary for us to have, for Ghana to have given him a passport or a citizenship. As MBC can family home, you know, but I think because she generalized and said Ghanaians are not serious for that move, I think it makes people, someone like me, want to respond, and then maybe some education.
Can it attend once and give me a school saying in Crown Caribbean school saying no, a university phobia school, Bano Quest, a senior school, junior school, movie school, no. Now I feel now Quacoto and Sasawa, no baby see. Now Quacoto is some not your baby see, no so brain, no stress, no chum. A chum, and it's a lazy to Obama, Mino, Obama school, no, Conako lazy chateau. The Manifanco school. Just in such a way, saying, I feel what taste, so I mammy taste one and I see one pro and I say, Debbie, ɛyɛ sax we baako no we use do be it's every time be ɛyɛ assured oba no so emu ode into oba no betimi da di na aduane bia say ye kenke say ye wache ye na rice bi na wano a betimi da sorto ne ma bia ma na ye kama wa wuti fie no so no hia bi an to bi si fie eto da ba pie be ba na emergency wo hia hyeto bi dia ya de shi wo hyeto ne wo hyeto gidie anunsu ede eno ano lazy hyeto kwaje wo de obewura ni supermarket any shop any market bia wo se pe lazy hyeto wo benya bi aye e de akodi ujuma bia na apedodo otu a aya frɛ 0501683344 and that's 0501550998 na kwaje wo de na fadi ujuma bia lazy hyeto hot pepper sauce abama menu nyina
would help her. So for starters, you see, if you put Ishowspeed's following together, his subscribers alone on YouTube alone together, it is bigger than the population of Ghana. He has over 50 million subscribers, and Ghana's population is less than 35 million. When you put all the media houses in Ghana together, if they are all doing their peak programs at the same time and they are reaching out to the people of Ghana, even at our peak, we are nowhere close. Today I checked the video and it is over 4 million views. For if you don't know what the gentleman has done for Ghana, Ghanaians would have paid. You see, just a few years ago, we're paying millions of dollars to advertise on CNN. This young man has come to our country to freely advertise Ghana's tourist sites. And beyond, he didn't come to advertise tourist sites. He came to sell an experience of what Ghana is and what Ghana has to offer to the world. For us, for free, to the rest of the world. In the past, decades ago, people have perceived Africa as a poor country, a poor continent, and things coming here are unworthy and etc. And here is scary, no technology, people cannot invest here, cannot work here. But he has come to stream live in Ghana for hours. Within 48 hours, has done things that decades of campaigns has not been able to do. He is harvesting the next generation of millionaires, billionaires, investors, the Gen Zs, for us for free. So if you ask the question, what has he added to the GDP or the GDP of the country? This is what he has done for us. He has harvested the next generation of investors, the next generation of tourists, the next generation of politicians to fall in love with Ghana. Let's talk about the Independence Square. He went to do a flip on the Independence Star, in front of the Independence Star at the Independence Square. Do you know what conversation he has started about Pan-Africanism, about the spirit and what Dr. Kwame Nkrumah stood for, just by doing that thing? Do you know visiting? You see, if you are a media person, a journalist, and you want to do a rant like this, it is always prudent and wise that you do thorough, deep research about the impact. If you're going to question impact, do a thorough research about the impact. If you're going to insult a strategic minister who thinks that this is a good opportunity, you see, what is what the West does. If they see that there's a talented person in our country and this person's skill we need to harvest, they automatically help you get naturalized or become a citizen of the country. So we have a lot of Africans playing for Europe. That's naturalizing. We have gotten somebody who tells us that 50% of himself is from Ghana. He's a 50% Ghanaian. Now this guy is an ambassador, a free person. He's an institution when it comes to the attention economy, the new gold. So ignorance once again. TV is dying, if you don't know. Radio is dying. The space you are occupying is dying. The new place is where this guy belongs, and he is an institution. The whole I don't want to do this because GH1, I have friends there. Bolare is a friend. Nanaya is a friend. Santok is a friend. Santok I know has, but the truth must be told. If you are asking for knowledge and understanding, then we have to answer these questions. He is an institution when it comes to the attention economy, which is the gold, the new gold of the future. This guy is the king there. And he has come to our country and he says This is his country. And to bait him, he's advertising for us for free. And to bait him, we choose to give him a passport. Anytime this guy raises the passport to his subscribers, his following, he is indirectly telling his people that the place to go is Ghana. The place to have fun is Ghana. The place to have an experience is Ghana. And you think this is useless in your mind. You think this is a useless cause. And you talk about Wodimaya. How is Wodimaya selling America for America to give him a passport? So, even in your analysis, incoherent. Like, I said, emotion. You are speaking with emotions without fully appreciating the wisdom in what is happening. I expect more from a journalist of your stature on a platform such as GH1, that you do some research. Ask, ever since the guy did his streaming, how many people have searched for Ghana? What has been the movement of traffic?
Abuja na me kai eguso kai mo UK na mo pese mo de niam eba Ghana no mo dia ne best deal door to door shipping. Best deal door to door shipping. Abuja best deal door to door shipping. My bonus say 3 times. Wo pese de me free UK eba Ghana. Wo pese ba bedu na bag box ne package no bi banana de asese na bi atete wo de niam 50 ne ba ya the of the day no nya be 10 pe enye best deal. Best deal say fabra. Say de we see the brem no. Sa pepe na me de beko eye from UK to Ghana. Obi ono mo woni adaje o de be shopping. Obi ono mo to Ghana or US or UK. Obi ono ma or Germany. But opese aye shopping wo UK near the bar. What the problem? Just give it to us. Ya be to turn your money and package ni and nice. Na ye de aba Ghana. E de ama wa bibia e be ye kama ma wa. Wonso so unya problem bia no. Your number is 0774353487 and 077463007086. And here more UK now or Ghana so for 0241-961-165. Now the best deal any ujuma bia. Best deal door to door shipping. Yedi enono.
On the internet, there are receipts for these things. So you can search. You can let your producer search for you. Nipa Sen has searched it ever since the guy did his streaming. How impactful has it been? What are the impacts we would reap going forward? Look, this is an opportunity for businessmen to capitalize on what he has done. Now people are craving the experiences he sold. So people want to come for massage. So Ghana can just easily capitalize on this and open different joints. Every waterfall in every region that we have can have a massage parlor. Somebody can just go and invest in Hamamat's, shea butter museum and then replicate it across the region. These are amazing business opportunities that this guy has done for us for free. Even the revenues he generated from the streams, he says he's going to redonate to causes within these countries he's visited. And your problem is that he's received a passport. Like what kind of thinking? Like how low can we think? And we are rather thinking we are very intelligent and smart, and we are critiquing a strategic minister who has seen this opportunity and chooses to use it to corner the guy so that the guy will go further and market Ghana in spite of all the African countries he's visited. This is the country that has given him a passport. So when he goes, it is Ghana. Already he's declared he's a Ghanaian, partially. The people around him, most of them are Ghanaians. Then he has a Ghanaian passport. Before he came to Ghana, he was moving to places saying he's a Ghanaian. Anybody he meets, he says, "Oh, I'm a Ghanaian," and he says, "Oh, my father, my uncle is a king." He's been telling those jokes already. Now this is an opportunity for us to cement this, to use an ambassador like Ishowspeed to market ourselves to the diasporans. You see, the year of return marketed us to some specific diasporans who could invest. But this guy has gone further, and he did it in record time of streaming. A short time made this magnificent impact. And we are not applauding the organizers and the strategic thinkers of this. We are criticizing. And we are not criticizing with intellectual arguments and facts. We are being emotional. Somebody talked about, I heard somebody also on social media talk about the cast. People thought that we were poor and we are beggars. Now this guy comes along and then they display in record time, show the rest of the world some cars that are here. Whether you like it or not, it gives a different mindset about who we are as a people. That people in Ghana drive these cars. There are people in Ghana, they know themselves that years and decades of work will not give them. Some of the people watching live stream will know that they can never have or touch these cars. But there are people in this Ghana who have them. There are people, Ghana could stream live. We have 5G. That means they can do business here, live here, and work in the rest serve their, to the rest of the world. And we are not applauding Honorable Samuel Akujeto Ablakwa. We are insulting his intelligence because we have platform. This is a shame. This surprising shame to anyone who has this myopic thinking. This is a shame and unfortunate. I remind you that let's put Ghana first. Not our interests, not our agendas. Ghana.
Odofo, so pe company na obetimi ede wo ho ato omo so eba no adansi ene ho dwumedie bia dia eno a ene Zion View Construction and Services eba no general building construction say yensi dan fit scratch enko na wieye na enye de wakoma pedie eno a ne Zion View Construction and Services eba no dampness treatment say walls ho ena cracking enso elikifa walls ho tino ama apoto bibre age wo dan no aboso dia Zion View semen kan show say obe apply waterproof coating e de ama external and internal walls no sene be ya wonso no obetimi afa wodan no ho afa na apotobibre nyina nso akle e de amount ebiemu no se ba no Italian graffiato se wo si abefo de ya baby a wo ho access scratch lines ne nam ho fefefe en nso no omudi sa adwumade no kama stamped concrete for compound se wo pe concrete papa e de aya o compound a e be che na be san so aye fe e de amount dia fashion Zion View Construction and Services omo ensa ebano epoxy floor me pacha so ope epoxy floor papa ope de beche e de amount ope de hoho atunan e de sofia obeka se emom o floor si eyefe so ope e de amount garage floors basement countertops and na simple no open so commercial dwumede bia udi se bank bi na wusi restaurant bi na wusi hotel bi na wusi eno a ene Zion View Construction and Services so what Ghana anase amano no dia na ope company a ombe sofie no SSC the amount there. Me patch out for numbers we say 0543 123829 0543 123829 and I say 0249 711659 0249 711659 so we share Zion View Construction and Services BMUSUA obetimi akọ omo website so www.zionviewconstruction.com